Y'all, Director Busy is only halfway here. Halfway. So let's start the show.
Get busy in here, get busy in here. Yeah, my squad run deep. Yeah, we really in here. I swear whatever you want, you can get it in here. Comedy or the drama, it's a mixture in here. But you love it in here. Yeah, you love it in here. Got reviews up in here. We got stories in here. Hit the like, hit the sub, hit the bell. Oh yeah, 3 clicks like the shoes on Dorothy in here.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy BusyBlu, and I am Black, okay, with another BusyBlu and Associates morning meetings. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. For those who are new here, BusyBlu Associates morning meeting is where you all work for me, and I talk about hot topics, gossip, and news that I think is interesting. And if you think you have something interesting, you can send it to me and share it with me on Instagram and on Twitter. The way that you get credit for today is to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Director Busy, whenever you are watching this, wherever you're watching this from. And if you don't, you can go ahead and log up for me, sweetie. You go ahead and log up for me, sweetie. Y'all, me and Tater Bay, one of my friends, we went to a comedy show yesterday. The main act was funny, but the other ones just but child, no alcohol in the world could have made that thing great. And I'm still feeling the effects. I was thinking maybe I'm not drunk enough for these for these jokes. Girl, I had a Long Island, and I don't know what they put in it. Director Busy still feeling it. Okay, we don't have no coffee, tea, or nothing in the bag. I'm still feeling it. So I got my morning Joe. Let's see if the morning cup can help. All right, let's say good morning to the people who are here, and then we're about to get into the business. Good morning, hey bro. Hey, what's up, Pam? What's up, Naris? Hey, JB, Angel, Monica, Tawana, Kid Kai from DC, Tony, Intergalactic Defender. What's up, Creed? Now I know I've been gone for a couple of days, but if you are a member, you've been getting content. So I've been doing a lot of members only stuff right now. Like I did a vlog yesterday, but the members got it way before anybody else saw it. And there's another video that's coming up now with a slow cooked beef or pot roast. The members already have that. So there's content happening, but you have to be a member to see a lot of it. So shout out to the members. Shout out to the members. That being said, we had a security problem yesterday. We had to fire our security person. Now I'm just gonna showcase what happened yesterday. Because some people were like, oh, how can we just get into the building? Why are we just being able to walk into the building? There was a security issue, and we had to fire the person who was over security. So we used to have 2 security guards, and one of them quit. And we were trying to figure out why they quit. Yeah, I remember Miss Elster. Miss Elster, she used to do the bottom floor. But you know, we have 2 levels when you walk into the BusyBlu and Associates morning meet. When you walk into the building, Miss Elster, she used to do the bottom floor, and then we had Jermaine who did the top floor. Jermaine, he had put in his notice this morning. We were like, "What happened? I can't believe it. What's going on?" Well, y'all see from the video, he said he just can't do it no more. He's tired of it. He don't want to have to deal with it no more. He thought it was a security breach. This is what happened. So I'm just gonna show the video, and then y'all know why. We don't have security right now. We had to fire Miss Elster, and Jermaine quit.
What happened, Mom? Can you help me find my phone? What happened? I can't find my phone. I'm trying to call you. I couldn't find my phone. I can't find my phone.
So there was a I'm gonna say it like this. I want my mother to like want to live with me when she gets older. But also, if you're just about to be screaming at the top of your lungs, and I'm thinking, oh my God, somebody's doing something to my mom, and I'm running downstairs, and you say I couldn't find my phone, Girl, you gotta go. You have to go home. You have to go back to where you live. You gotta find a house or you have to go back home. Can you imagine you're with your parents? And I don't know if some of y'all have your parents living with y'all. You just scream at the top of your lungs like that, like somebody's murdering you. That somebody says that's Tia's mama. Yeah, this was Tia's mess. Tia's medicine put out a post today and said, y'all, she said her mother is terrorizing her. And if you acting like that, yes. Can you imagine? You sleep. You know, Denzel Washington is talking to you, Idris Elba talking to you, and you hear, ah! I'm thinking, oh my God, something's happening to my mom. And she like, I can't. I had to scream like that because I couldn't find my phone. I don't know. Do y'all live with your parents? And if you're older, do you have your parents living with? Sorry, if y'all live with your parents, do you have your parents living with you? And are they pulling this? If so, I want to see video footage. Send it to BusyBlu. Let's watch it one more time. She just stood at the steps and screamed.
What happened, bro? Can you help me find my phone? What happened? I can't find my phone. I'm trying to call you. I couldn't find my phone.
This is extreme terrorism, and we won't stand for it. So they're both on fire. We're looking for a new security system. We're looking for a new security individual. So if y'all have somebody in mind, let us know, and we will start to recruit them. Next up, as I always say, and whoever's in the comments, Tater Bay, can you pin whatever the voting thing is? Here at BusyBlu and Associates Morning Meeting, we don't tell you who to vote for, but we want to make sure that you utilize your civic duty in order to vote. So go out, get knowledge on who's important, what values you have, what's important to you, and make sure that you always go out and that you vote. That being said, I'm going to start off like I have been starting these past couple of weeks to make sure that there's information that you have so that you can go out and use your civic duty to vote. There's several websites that you can utilize. It's going to be pinned here. Click on it and make sure that you know everything that you need to know about voting, registering, and making sure that your voice is used. That being said, here's just a little snippet of a white man talking to you all about why you probably shouldn't be Republican. I'm not sure. Let's listen.
Whole life, because they keep telling you, you let them get their hands on it, they're gonna fix it, and you ain't gonna be poor no more. And look, y'all have been voting Republican your whole life because they keep telling you, you let them get their hands on it, they're gonna fix it, and you ain't gonna be poor no more. And look at you, still fucking poor. So let me break this shit down for you in a dialect you will understand, and then you can no longer tell anybody you are confused as to how this works. Now, I'm going to use a timeline that anybody around my age should be able to relate to. So take out your crayons and let's follow along. Obama comes into office. He inherits Bush's economy. It is shit, and he spends the next 4 years trying to fix it. Old Cheeto Benito wins the election. He inherits a good economy. He spends the next 3 fucking years trying to unravel everything that Obama did, and then the shutdown happens and the whole goddamn world's economy goes in the tank. Cheeto Benito does a horrible job trying to manage this. Old Sleepy Joe wins the election. All of a sudden, everything starts being really expensive. All you motherfuckers start bitching. You do not understand that we are now facing the fruits of Cheeto Benito's economy. This is very, very basic information. I skipped a whole lot of goddamn high school, and even I understand this. You should too. Now, y'all get the molasses out of your asses, unfuck yourself, keep the boots out your motherfucking mouth, and yeehaw fuck the law. I will see y'all down the line.
Super Chat's a great way to support the channel because he did a whole lot of cursing, but that was what was important to him. Put your B's in the comments for the spiritual gangster evangelist Val. Make sure you put those B's in the comments, and evangelist Val, welcome yet again to our membership. And I hope you get everything out of it that you're looking for. I do a lot of personal content over there, so if you all want to become a member, it should be in the description box. I do cooking, personal videos, and a couple of vlogs, so yeah, go in there. Put your B's in there, and then let's go into why voting is important. So this story, and this is something that's kind of new for me, but and these are for you, Val. This is something that touched me this morning while, and I was doom scrolling after I watched this video, but I saw something today around a father who was taking his son out to do morning walks with him. And the first thing I thought about is like sometimes I get in my head a lot, and I want to go outside and I want to walk. And then I can only imagine if I had a young child with me, and it's just like, okay, you can come too. If they're like, Daddy, I want to come too, I wouldn't stop them. This story actually is a lot more deeper than this, but voting and utilizing your voice, and not in just the presidential election, but in your local county area. There are some places where judges are appointed, but there are some places where judges and sheriffs are also voted for. And utilizing your voice within your area, with your local, city, state, national elections is very important. This actually broke my heart this morning, and we're gonna have some fun stuff that we're gonna talk about. But I want to make, sure that I share what happened in this video, but then also talk about some of the things surrounding it. Let's get into it.
Okay. Is this your son? Yes. All right. Hey, what's your name?
You can tell me name.
Yeah. All right. What's your name, sir?
Johnny.
Johnny. All right. All right, Johnny, where you come from?
Just walking around.
Just walking around?
Yeah.
All right. Enjoying this weather?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, we're checking up on you, man. You know?
Just walk around. What the heck is this deal?
Found it a little bit suspicious, you know. So,
What?
just walking around.
Walking around is a little bit suspicious.
I mean,
What?
technically not really, but I mean it is pretty early in the morning. Just wondering what was going
That's
on.
what we do. We get up early in the morning.
You got your ID on you?
What do I need an ID for?
Because I just asked you for it.
I don't need to show my ID.
Okay, if you don't give me your ID, I'm going to take you to jail for failure to identify because I've identified that you've been walking around down here at 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah, we do that.
No, you're not. Give me your ID.
I don't have my ID on me because it's at the house.
Okay, what's your name and date of birth?
Huh?
What's your name and date
I
of
don't
birth?
know, but you can't run. I don't have. This is a state where I don't have to show my ID.
Turn around.
You're gonna do this in front of my son?
Yeah, turn around.
Are you serious?
Yeah, turn
This
around.
is my son. Let me bring my son home first.
No, turn around now.
Bro, you need here. Let me videotape this real quick. I want this on video. What are you doing to my son? Bro, this is fucked up. Son, it's okay, okay?
It's good.
Bro, I promise you, you're gonna pay for this.
You think?
Yeah, I promise you that. We're walking around. There's nothing suspicious. I've done nothing criminal. I don't have my ID on me. I told you that.
And what did I tell you?
And you
I
just
wanted to-
and you just slammed me on the ground because I was trying to record. What are you rolling me on the ground for?
It's gonna be okay.
Dude, this is ridiculous. Man, look what you're doing to my fucking son. There's my phone right there, too.
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.
All right, it's very hard for me to hear the son screaming a lot, so I'm going to stop that. But I'm going to give context to this story. I saw that this morning, and do your own research. This is what some of the information that I found about why he was walking out early this morning and what was going on. So I'm going to showcase that. If you all can read it, it says that it is important to note that Mr. Sexton has been taking these early morning walks with his son for several months now without any prior incidents. The routine is a part of the strategy to help his son. You could barely get a man to act like they want to take out the trash, let him know help their son, who has autism. And he manages his sensory needs and starts the day calmly. So he does these early morning walks with his son to manage the sensory and making sure that he understands, starting the day off in a calm and important way. And kids wake up kind of at the time we're taking a walk as well. This context adds a layer to the tragedy of the incident, as the walk is intended to be therapeutic, a therapeutic activity for the child. Another significant detail is that the officers involved in the incident had received multiple complaints in the past regarding their conduct during the stops. These complaints had raised concerns about their approach to community policing and their ability to de-escalate situations, which the only thing they did was escalate. The incident with Sexton brought these issues to the forefront, prompting a broader discussion about police training and accountability in the community. Furthermore, the incident led to a temporary suspension of the officers involved while an independent investigation was conducted by the Oklahoma Bureau of Investigations. This investigation aimed to provide an impartial assessment of the officers' actions and determine whether their use of force was justified. And girl, no, it's a no for us, dog. The outcome of this investigation could have a significant implication for police practices and policies in the area. It sucked, and which is what made it hard to listen to the young, gentleman cry, because this was supposed to be something that was supposed to make him feel better in the morning. I'm semi on the spectrum. So I can only it makes it hard when you understand autism, or individuals dealing with autism, or individuals who are on the spectrum, and this dad is just trying to make sure that the boy starts his day calmly. We do a morning walk. You hear the noises, you hear the sounds, everything's okay. The smells, the scents, everything's good. Because on his phone, he just kept playing with colors, which was very interesting to me. And that's what I didn't understand in the beginning. He just kept going to like red and green and red and green. In the video, whatever the colors were that kept coming up on his phone, like that was a priority for him. So it seemed weird that the young man was doing that. So it frustrated me, the whole situation. And then there's a news article, not an article, but a showing of it, and I want to make sure that you all get a chance to see that. Christopher Taylor, are you going to review Anonymous? So first of all, put your B's in the comments for Christopher Taylor. He's one of our elite employees. I think I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it on Girl Let's Agree to Disagree. And those are contractual reasons. So I think I am going to review that show, but I think I'm gonna do it on Girl Let's Agree to Disagree. So Haru, or can someone put the Girl Let's Agree to Disagree? Someone put the Girl Let's Agree to Disagree link in the chat. But if I do review it, you may have to watch it on Girl Let's Agree to Disagree. I think that's all I can say about it right now. But these are for you, Chris. God's favorite set, unacceptable. But let me showcase this, and then we're gonna get into some more upbeat things.
Newsroom as well, but the city says it is not budging on putting those officers on leave. That is until OSBI at least concludes their case.
I want this on video.
This arrest during a morning walk is one that John Sexton said violated his rights and traumatized his 6-year-old.
He's been a cop for Halloween for the last 2 years. That's what he's been wanting to be when he grows up. That's what he says, and now he's scared of him.
OSBI is still investigating the use of force case, but in the meantime, viewers have sent KOCO 100 messages, emails, and phone calls, complaints, and other cases involving one of those officers.
It's just sad that it's taken so many years.
And we're not the only ones.
We've had over 200 phone calls this weekend.
While it's not his department, the Blaine County Sheriff is calling for both officers involved to be taken off the streets while OSBI works its case. Concern for the community.
Can I just say, before the sheriff started to talk, it's very weird, the instability of record keeping and police departments. I'm starting to hear, if you have a complaint against a police officer, and then I'm starting to hear, I was shocked when I heard, I guess 1 or 2 years ago, I don't know the time frame, but years ago, that a police officer can do something in such county, and now they can't work there anymore. So then they go to the next county and just work in that county. And the state has no record of the fact that this man should not be working here, or woman, this person should not be working in law enforcement. That's weird. That's very weird to me. And just like we started a database of serial killers and murderers and child abductors and molesters and all of those things, why can't we start a database of individuals? Because then Nicki Minaj, no shout out to you at this point, Gra. Her husband was charged of doing something very aggressive and not and very unkind in the state of New York. But when you move to an area, I think this is a national database. If you are living in a neighborhood, just a street, they have to tell you who the predators are on that street. So we could create a national database, because Nicki Minaj's husband now is in LA or California, wherever they're trying to move or live. And the people on that street need to know, hey, just want to let you know there's a predator in the neighborhood. How can you do that for criminals? Very easy. It's like clockwork. And if you don't sign up and you don't register, because that's what the petties, that's Nicki Minaj's husband, that's what the petties are going through right now. Very easily you can do that for the predators, and they have to come back to jail, and then you get arrest warrants and all of that. How can you do that so easily for criminals? And then when a police officer messes up and then you have to be fired, you can't do. There's no national database for that. Yeah, it's just so difficult to make sure that each county knows, hey, don't hire this one or hire at your own risk, because these are the things that they do. And these lawsuits, these cases cost money for the city, the state, the county. Your taxpayer dollars have to go towards this person who just threw a man on the ground and attacked the child. You know how much money that's going to cost? Probably millions of dollars to settle this case with that family, because all he was doing was walking with his autistic child. Allegedly. You know how much money that costs you? A civilian. A lot. And why is the United States or your county or your state not saying, you know, we should do? Create an easy access database where if someone is applying for a job in law enforcement, we know whether or not they've worked in any other county or state or as a national fed. And then we can tell whether or not they should be hired here. Why are we not doing that? Why is that so difficult? You can do it for child predators, but when it comes to police officers, it's just so hard. And this is a sheriff of another county who was like, girl, we had to let that boy go, but seems like somebody else picked him up.
I can understand why they feel the way that they do, because of hearing that child scream is one of the hardest things.
The sheriff says that officer has a history of other complaints as well, including from his former colleagues.
The deputies that were underneath him, they had lost faith in him as their leader.
Yeah.
And so I demoted him back. Later,
The officer ended up moving to a position that wasn't with the public, then ended up leaving the sheriff's office, eventually leading him to a position with Watonga PD.
It was extremely disturbing.
We spoke with criminal defense attorney Aaron Easton. He offered us insight as he was also a police chief in California. Easton says a lot of times law enforcement bounce between departments because complaints are harder to track down, even though there's a database for them.
I think the issue is when it comes to internal investigations, personnel files for law enforcement officers and people in many other fields, those are tough to crack sometimes. And so they're this gentleman's probably on some of those databases internally with one or more city, state, county jurisdictions.
The city of Watonga gave us a statement saying they take the allegations seriously and they'll follow state law when it comes to personnel while the OSBI investigates.
Is there any further comment you guys would like to? Press release. All right. Would you guys like to do any interviews or anything? No.
She said, it's in the press release, girl. Don't talk to us. Y'all, it just stuff like this frustrates me. It's why if you haven't watched my vlog, go ahead and watch it. But this was the reason why I first initially wanted to become a lawyer when I was older. I wanted to practice law when I was younger, and then I got to college and I was like, oh, actually, I want to do stuff for the public. But then my ex-girlfriend was going to law school and we saw this documentary about the Central Park 5. And I was like, I don't want this to happen to any other person ever again. But then I still continue to do advocacy work and stuff like that. But I'm going back into it. Watch my vlog, y'all see. Let's get into some craziness that's happening in the public, y'all. You could always go and figure out who your county sheriff is. There's numbers for the Watonga Police Department if y'all want to send a phone call or an email or a video and let them know what's going on over here. And then I feel like we need to start some type of campaign where there is a national database of officers who have been fired, removed, put on administrative leave in different counties, states, jurisdictions. And then it's a national database. And if they are hiring for another department, county, state, or whatever position, that those records are showed to those places. Because if we can do it very easily for criminals, for low stakes crimes, you have a little bit of weed that goes across the United States. But for some reason, it's just so difficult for a police officer. It's so hard. It's so difficult. You can't really track it. If it comes to an officer, it don't make no sense. And Sachs for me said, and show publicly. Because I want to be able to put in when they say, can I get your ID and your license and registration? When they go back to that vehicle, I want to be able to say, and what's your badge number and name? So while you're going back, okay, to run all my information, I want to sit in my car and run yours. What's your first name, last name, and badge number? So while you go back aggressively look into my past, I'm gonna look into yours, and but once you get out of that car, we can come back with the same information. Well, it looks like da, and I'll say it looks like this to me for you as well. It looks like this for me to you as well. And I'm recording because it says that you have gotten into 4 incidents with civilians. Can I get my ticket and go? Or are you truly stopping me for this traffic stop? I like to show publicly as well. I need to run for office. I need to run for office. Somebody said, see who I'm dealing with. I need to know what person is across from me, girl. I need to know who's across me. Let me take some notes real quick. Y'all know where I work. Let me write this down. 1 second. You know what? Let me showcase that. 1, go out and vote. It should be tagged. Make sure to use a civic duty and right to vote. And make sure that you communicate about that. I'm about to quickly go to old people fighting. Girl, I'm just gonna go to old people fighting while I write some notes down. So y'all know that on Zeus Network, they got the elderly. They have a show. It's called the Auntie's Advice or something like that. I don't know. Shout out to Auntie's Advice. Let me make sure I'm actually telling the story right, because that's probably why people don't like me. But the aunties were fighting on whatever their show was. It includes Tokyo Tony. It includes Blueface Mom, Black China's mom, whatever it is. But apparently it's called the Aunt T's podcast. Girl, let's. I'm gonna just show it to y'all, and y'all tell me what y'all think.
And I'm gonna reach over this table and I'm gonna knock your fucking head off.
You should do it right motherfucking now.
I sure
because
can.
We need to go ahead and get
I
this
sure
shit
the
over
fuck
with.
can.
We need to
I
get this
sure
over
the fuck
with.
can.
I'm gonna beat your motherfucking
I'm gonna beat
ass.
your
like
motherfucking asshole. Y'all better check this bitch.
I'm not the one,
Y'all
Tokyo.
better check this bitch.
I'm
I'm
not the
either.
one. I'm
Me
letting
either.
you know. I'm gonna beat
Dudes,
your ass.
I'm gonna let y'all
I'm
let
a
this
dog
bitch run
walk
it.
your ass.
Come on, honey, sit down.
Make sure you do it after
I'm a
this shit
dog
over.
walk your ass.
Make sure you do it after this is over, bitch.
Okay.
Make
Just so
sure.
You know.
Have a seat.
You better.
Just so you know.
You better. And I'm gonna tell him to kick your motherfucking face
Tokyo,
off your
you
motherfucking
cannot
head,
beat
hoe.
me.
Okay,
Stop
we're gonna
playing
see.
games
We're
in
gonna
here.
see, bitch. This is why. This is why.
Hold tight or just literally
No.
making sure.
Can we just pause really quickly? Yo, put your beats in the comments for Holly. Thank you so much, Holly. We trying to make it happen. Dear Dana said you need to take the bar. I'm going to. It's not. I am going to law school, and I'm gonna win. I'm telling you, I'm gonna get from my law school. Y'all gonna hear my name for sure. Put your beats in the comments for Holly. But y'all put it in the comments. These for you, Holly. Put it in the comments. Who y'all think will win? Tokyo Tony or Blueface Mama?
It's over, bitch.
Okay.
Make
Just so
sure.
You know.
Have a seat.
You better.
Just so you know.
You better. And I'm gonna tell him to kick your motherfucking face
Tokyo,
off your
you
motherfucking
cannot
head,
beat
hoe.
me.
Okay,
Stop
we're gonna
playing
see.
games
We're
in
gonna
here.
see, bitch.
Put your shoe down.
This is why. This is why.
Hold tight or just literally
No.
making sure our cameras are angled.
I don't give a fuck what your cameras is. You need to.
Child, y'all got these old women fighting. I can't stand either of these. She said, I don't care about none of them. All right, let's get to the next thing up. Y'all know August Alsina. He has come out as a person who is queer, and he now has a new boyfriend. And it looks like Akbar V has a problem with, isn't it? Who's that's Candy's cousin. I'm gonna say this first. And I know I'm about to get some pushback, and that's okay. Y'all only y'all pick and choose what sins are bad for y'all. Stealing, cheating, lying, sodomy, because y'all just some of the girls are doing it too. Y'all pick and choose what are sins for y'all. And it's weird to me. Because some things are not sins that y'all make sins. Some things are wrong in the eyes of the Lord, but it's not a sin. Some things are sins. Are there 7 deadly sins? I don't know. I'm just telling you, I'm spiritual. I'm not religious. I'm one of those girlies. That was a joke. But some things are just very big sins for y'all, and the others are not. And that's really weird to me. I am not a perfect human. And I know in the eyes of God, in my relationship with God, I do a whole lot more good than I do bad. And I know when Judgment Day comes, because I feel like Judgment Day will come, she'll let me know what's up. God will let me know what's up. She'll let me know what's up. But y'all be so judgmental and hypocritical. And Akbar V, we know your business. We definitely know your business. It's so much stuff are sins and other things are not sins, or this is a lower level sin. Girl, what is it? But August Alsina came out as queer, and now August Alsina is dating the same sex, and talks about why and how they're moving through it. And this is why a lot of people stray away from the church. And I'm talking about gay people and allies. Y'all don't want us there. I could talk about my relationship with God because I do feel like I have a relationship with God. And yes, I am queer. Y'all don't want us to have a relationship with God because we're queer. But if Jesus is supposed to love everybody, I just don't get, he loves all his children. And then you teach the kids that Jesus loves all the little children. Then when they get older, you tell them, no, God don't like you. It doesn't make any sense. Y'all weird, but let's go to what August Alsina had to say. And then we'll read what Akbar V had to say about what he said.
To be honest with you, bro, it's not even me that's opening my heart. It's that power that's higher than myself. I always say that the greatest gift that God could have ever given me was exposure, to expose me to so many different kinds of people, places, things. So it's like when people want you to define yourself as whether you're gay, straight, bisexual, or whatever, as you were just talking about, love is like much more complex than that and has much more depth. So for me, I'm just the kind of person that's like, because love is a language, I'm fluent in love when it speaks to me.
What is opening your heart?
And y'all got Nick Cannon sitting there, unwed, having children with women across the United States. Unwed. Don't you call those the B words, the bats? Don't you call them that? Unwed. And but he isn't sinning. He's okay. Clear from the grass. Clear through our eyes, having children, unwed, unmarried, with women across the United States. Making his own football team. But that's okay. That's okay in the eyes of Akbar V, because she saw this video while Nick Cannon was sitting there. She said this. She said, Jesus ain't did nothing like this. Y'all play with God too much. He gives us a choice. How did God do this? And he says it's a sin. So do that mean that God is a liar? I'm not even gonna read this bullshit. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't even go through it. I can't. Y'all do what y'all want to do with y'all spirituality, y'all Christianity, y'all Muslimness, y'all Islamicness. Do whatever y'all want to do. Everybody has their individual relationship with God, the Lord, and whatever, or with just the spirit, the ground, whatever. Maybe you don't even have anyone. Let them have that, and they will die and live how they're supposed to. And to be honest, your ass not even gonna be there. You're not gonna be there on Judgment Day. You're not gonna be standing by whatever they believe in, saying, I told you, girl, and here I am. Let these people live their life and their spirituality the way they want to. And then the only people you should be judging are the people around you who say that they also practice it. How about let's do that? How about let's only talk to people, because you don't know when he says God is, because isn't God in every religion, or at least majority of them? Isn't God in majority of religion? Just because we say God don't mean we talk about yours, ho. Sorry. Just because I say God don't mean I'm talking about yours, ho. I could be talking about a whole nother God. Okay, I could be talking about man all from the craft. You don't you don't know what I'm doing? Girl, you don't know what I got going on over here. When I say God don't mean I'm talking about yours, ho. How about you keep your mouth shut, your lips sealed, okay, and worry about what you're doing with whomever else practices the same faith you follow. And if I say something publicly about God, don't think I'm talking about yours. How about we do that? How about when somebody says God, we don't assume that they're talking about ours. and that they probably have a different religion, different spectrum, different space with God themselves. How about we just do that? Sunshine, go ahead, log off for me, sweet. Go ahead, log off for me, sweetie. Go ahead, look, you didn't sneak, girl. Yeah, you was because you was moving tables and chairs and them was trembling. Go ahead, log off for me. You got me spilling my coffee. Go ahead, log off for me, sweetie, because now I'm really upset. I'm spilling coffee on myself. Go ahead, log. Somebody see her out. Kimmy Boo, can you walk Sunshine out, please? Please walk her out. You have to go. You have to leave. You gotta go. You gotta leave. And please don't make it hard for me. You came in late. Go to the gate. You gotta go. You got to go. You got to go, girl. Gotta go. Get out of here. She not fired. She just came in late, and she's on probation. So since you have somebody who's here with you, okay, sunshine. I'm gonna say this: we only gonna give you 128 days probation, no pay. And talk to HR and let us know if you are okay with that. 128 days probation, no pay. Okay, so you still work for us. You have to come into work, but you are on probation, which means that we're looking at you like this, but you won't get paid. Okay. Security asks if you wanted to, yeah, please use force. Please use force. Please use force. If necessary, please use force. Please use force. Please use force if necessary. Please use force if necessary. Because we know what Sunshine got in her bag. We know what she got in her bag. Please use force if necessary. All right, y'all. One more story, and then we out of here. Do I want to talk about her? To be honest, I'm thinking, y'all. I'm just gonna put it up on the screen, but we're not gonna talk about it. Y'all remember the last video we talked about Skai Jackson, who wanted to be ghetto? Apparently, she was out there fighting down to the Disney World, but it looked like the judge said, "You know what? We'll deal." So that's that on that. Y'all, I gotta get to work. I have a lot of work to do, and I can't wait for it. I want to thank everybody who came here. Y'all, put your B's in the comments for yourself, and put your B's in the comments for the spiritual gangster, Evangelist Val, Christopher Taylor, and for Holly Young. I wouldn't be able to do this show and make this company without. Oh my God! For $5. Y'all remember that the Lord put up. The Lord put on my heart this number. We're looking for $5 from 500 individuals. Okay, the Lord put that on my heart to make sure that we build up this company. So I want to make sure that I remind. Oh, and I did get one. Shout out to, because some people watch the show late. Shout out to, put your B's in the comments for Angel. Put your B's in the comments for Angel. Thank you so much for the Cash App. She gave the $5 that she needed to. Okay. Thank you so much, Angel. Y'all put your B's in the comments for Angel. You are appreciated. You are valued. I just like to know. I wanted to wait until I said it before I responded to you. But put your B's in the comments for Angel. But for $5 from 500 people, we will make this company exactly what it's supposed to be. Y'all gotta go back a couple of videos if y'all want to get that inside joke. But while y'all putting the B's in your comments, I want to let y'all all know. I hope y'all have a happy Monday, a great start to the week. Breathe in, breathe out. Try to take your shoes off, take your socks off, go outside, touch some grass, and be one with God and be one with the world. Okay, it needs you. You are important. So make sure you do that. For members only, I have my cooking video coming out soon. I have to, for those who are not members, I am going to be putting out a video or a short on Girl Let's Agree to Disagree today with the last Civic the house guest. I am going to recap the last episode because Julie came out here with a tacky bob and she needs me to let her know don't do that no more. Don't do that no more. We also have Basketball Wives that's going to be coming up with me and So Debonair. I think that's going to be coming out tomorrow. And then we are going to resume the week as we should. We're going to resume the week as we should. For the Bell and Fun. Thank you for the Bell and Fun. Put your B's in the comments from Arlissa from the Bell and Fun. Thank you so much. You're doing your civic duty right here, right now. Okay. Put your B's in the comments for Arlissa. What's up, Bella? Put your B's in the comments for Nikki. Now you only have to give your one time. Once you give your one time, I mean, you could continue to give as much as you want to, but just know it's not as necessary anymore. Are these donations going toward? They are going towards the bonuses. So do remember that with the stuff that you get, they are going towards bonuses. Okay. So for those who are actual members, so they're going to executive staff first. I got to do what I got to do. They're going to executive staff first. Okay. They're paying for their coffee mugs. They're going to executive staff first. And then it'll trickle down to y'all, lower level staff. Okay? It's going to trickle down to the lower level staff. But they do go to executive staff first. That means that the members, okay? And then even in the members, there's a tier. Okay? So they go to higher level staff, mid-level staff, and then it goes to, under mid. And then y'all are the lower level staff if y'all not members. Y'all just lower level staff. But it does trickle down. It does trickle down. Okay, it does trickle down. That being said, y'all know I like to play a video when I get out of here. This lady, she just needs to be sued, and that's why I'm showing this video, because she need to go to jail. But outside of that, if you all want, well, happy Monday, Grand Rising, Grand Rising, happy Monday. I hope you all have an amazing Monday and an amazing week. And this is a great way to start off the week. Girl, I'm halfway still feeling yesterday's drinks with coffee. That being said, if you all want to know more about me and everything else I have going on, you can find me on Instagram and on Twitter, BusyBlu, no space, no E. You can also find me on Twitch, BusyBlu, where this is definitely streaming right now. I want to thank everybody who gave, everybody who commented, everybody who came to this morning meeting. That being said, do your civic duty. Make sure you go out and vote. Make sure you get more information. I'm about to go get busy, and you all stay busy. Till next time.
Y'all, look who here playing football. Michael Jackson. Hey, Michael! Shout out, look, Michael Jackson is racing now. Come on, Jackson 5. You come here, Mike. Tell me, how does it feel to be back? Look at you. ABC. Well, if we out here on Michael Jackson, I guess my son is Tito. All right, Jermaine, Janet, Tito, and the other one. That's right, Mike. You came back, you whipping ass, Mike. Mike, this is the same outfit he had on when he was with his brothers. Yeah. He had to go when you performed. Mike, sing one of them songs that we know. Michael. I asked Mike was he on Instagram. He ain't got Instagram. He don't even know what it is. Your sister is, she be cutting up. That Janet. You better believe it. You Joe Jackson? Oh, Joe!
What's up, everybody? It's your boy BusyBlu, and we are back.
Get busy in here, get busy in here. Yeah, my squad run deep. Yeah, we really in here. I swear whatever you want, you can get it in here. Comedy or the drama, it's a mixture in here. But you love it in here.